What's up, guys? Today I'll be unboxing a new holster that K Tactical sent me. I've actually already unboxed it and I've been using it the past 2 weeks. The holster that this is designed for is the SIG P-365. And before we go any further, let's drop the mag, clear, nothing in the chamber. Okay, so the holster that I was using prior to this one by K Tactical is this very minimalistic trigger guard holster, and it's basically just a holster that covers the trigger guard so you cannot access the trigger. And you have this one little piece right here that clips onto your belt, and you know what, it's worked out pretty good so far. I haven't had any issues with it at all. And I can't remember who I got it from, but I'll link it in the description where I got this trigger guard holster. The K Tactical holster is pretty much a inside the waistband full guarded holster. And you know what, after using this one for a couple weeks, I have decided that I like it a lot better than my other holster. And I'll tell you the few reasons why I'll be switching over to this holster from now on. So let's just take this one off. Just comes off just like that. And let's put this one in. So you got it. Everything's here. And then you just right inside. And it's snug and it's not going anywhere, you see? You can shake it. Of course you can tighten up on it right here, and you know, it can be as loose or as tight as you want it to be. But these are pretty much the main reasons that I'll be switching to this holster. First of all, sometimes I can be a little bit rough with the gun and everything. And, you know, if I get in the truck or whatever and I just put it, you know, on the seat, or maybe I'll put it underneath the seat. Sometimes I do that. But there's lots of other metal pieces that it may come in contact with. And the one bad thing about that kind of holster is that it doesn't protect the gun very much. You know, if you're worried about scratches or something like that happening to it, that's definitely not the holster to get. So, reason number one, it protects the gun a lot better. And so, you know, I'd like to keep it in as good of condition as I can for as long as I can, even though I'm still kind of rough with it. But the next reason is that it's a lot easier to draw from this holster as it is from the other holster. I mean, so you see, you can pretty much clamp that on the belt and it's got a good draw to it. With this one, you can still draw from it, but you don't have, I don't know, I've played around with it and I cannot draw this one from my belt nearly as easy as I can with this one. Basically, all I've been doing is I'll lift up right here and take the whole thing off my belt and then take that off individually. You know, when that's some precious time right there that you from doing all that. Maybe some people can take it off pretty smoothly, but I just haven't been able to do it. But with this one, definitely a much more secure draw and a lot easier to draw. So that's pretty much my reason number two about why I like this holster a little bit better. So the third reason is that when you put this on, the plastic or the polymer, it's not nearly as cold against your skin as the gun metal is. If you're putting it on inside the belt, and that's going to be cold almost every time, or at least where I live, it's going to be cold. But this touching your skin is a lot easier to deal with. And then there's a little bit wider in spaces, so it just feels a little bit more comfortable inside the waistband. And that's reason number three why I like this holster better than that one. Reason number four, and this is a personal opinion of mine, but having a full holster like this makes me feel just a tiny bit safer than having this trigger guard holster. I know it doesn't really matter. That bullet would still come out of there no matter what. This little bit of lip is not going to stop a bullet from coming out. But for whatever reason, it feels more like a sheath. Like a sword returning to a sheath, you know, but a gun returning to a holster. Than this does. This feels like the sword's still out and about, and it could cut me any moment. And this is just a personal opinion of mine. Not everybody's going to agree with this one. But I'm just telling you how it, you know, kind of makes me feel and why I like it a lot better. So, yeah, it makes me feel safer. It protects the barrel. It does not feel so cold against your skin when you put it on the inside of the waistband. And it's just easier to draw from than the other one. So yeah, this is pretty much the holster I'll be using from now on, and will continue to use until I find a better one. But I'm really satisfied with this one. I'd like to thank K Tactical for sending it out to me for a review. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Take care.